from the press box at Memorial Stadium. Here's more of the Husker Countdown pregame show on 90.3 KRNU.
For Husker Countdown, I'm Zach Penrice. This year marks the 105th homecoming game for Nebraska football, and throughout the years, there have been countless moments that Husker fans will never forget. One such moment came in 1992, when Nebraska hosted Colorado and won the game 52-7. The game's biggest highlight came when offensive lineman Will Shields ran the football during the Fumble-Rooski play, a play that was banned by the NCAA after the 1992 season.
It doesn't pay off. Will Shields has got the football.
The old Fumble-Rooski on that play. You could have a 10-man or an 11-man front on that play because nobody expected Will Shields to get the ball. I was going to call that play.
Yeah, right, I bet you were.
Perhaps the biggest homecoming game for the Cornhuskers came in 1992, when number 3 ranked Nebraska welcomed number 2 Colorado to Lincoln. Both undefeated and both with dreams of a national title, which Nebraska would ultimately win that year. Nebraska beat Colorado 24-7 with the help of a big touchdown run by running back Clinton Childs to help seal a Nebraska victory.
First and goal from the 3. Berger takes the snap. Toss sweep right side. Clinton Childs. He's going to get in there. Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
Going back further into history, number 4 ranked Nebraska beat number 20 ranked Kansas State 51-13 in 1970 with a stellar performance from running back Johnny the Jet Rogers, who scored the game's first touchdown to put the Huskers up 7-0 on their way to a blowout victory.
Taggy gives the ball on a cutback to Johnny Rogers. He's going all the way.
Nebraska has had its fair share of losses on homecoming as well. The Huskers lost a heartbreaker in 2005 to Texas Tech 34-31 before being blown out 2 of the next 3 years. Once in 2007, losing to Oklahoma State 45-14, and again in 2008 to number 4 ranked Missouri 52-17 in the team's last homecoming game against a Big 12 opponent. Since these back-to-back blowout losses, the Huskers have not lost a homecoming game. One of the most exciting homecoming games came in 2011 when number 14 Nebraska welcomed the Ohio State Buckeyes to Memorial Stadium in a game that Nebraska would end up winning 34-27 in dramatic fashion. The Huskers trailed 27-6 with 7:30 to go in the third quarter and came back to take the lead on a Rex Burkhead touchdown run, which would end up being the game winner.
Steady dose of Burkhead. Finds a seam inside the 10. Touchdown!
The next year, number 14 ranked Nebraska hosted Wisconsin in a game Nebraska would win 30-27 after another huge comeback. The Huskers fell behind early again, leaving them trailing by as many as 17 points in the second half. But Nebraska fought back with a touchdown run by quarterback Taylor Martinez and a pass from Martinez to tight end Kyler Reed, making it 24-27, Nebraska still trailing. Kicker Brett Maher added a pair of field goals to give the Huskers the lead 30-27. Wisconsin was looking to lead a game-winning drive late in the fourth quarter, but faced a 4th down and 1 with 1:20 to go in the game. The Badgers fumbled and Nebraska recovered, sealing a victory for the Huskers.
Everybody stacked up close for Nebraska. Ball hitting the backfield. The ball is out. Nebraska's got it, and they'll have the ball game.
This year, for the first time since joining the Big Ten, Nebraska will host a non-conference team for homecoming, the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. Nebraska head coach Mike Riley looks forward to the challenge that the Southern Miss defense will bring to the table for the Huskers.
Now they're going to have a defensive front that we've got to be able to block because they're active. Just about all of them across the board. The defensive ends can cause you an issue if you give them an edge, and then the one guy has a really good inside move. So they play a 4-3. They are primarily a quarters coverage like we are team. They'll go into man-to-man, and then they'll play a little bit of weak side roll on the defense.
Coach Riley will look to continue Nebraska's winning streak for Nebraska homecoming games and bounce back from last week's loss to get the Huskers back to 500 on the year, heading into conference play. For Husker Countdown, I'm Zach Penrice.
More Husker Countdown is coming up on your home for Nebraska football, 90.3 KRNU.